Alright, we are starting a little bit early because I managed to set all this up earlier than I thought. I thought I wouldn't be able to set this up by 7, but look, it's 7 and everything's looking good. Let us give it a link on Twitter so someone actually watches, if anyone's gonna watch. Log in and what a pain in the butt. Right? Oh, it's right. Good. Okay. Took care of that. Is anyone gonna watch? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, boop. Oh, somebody's here. Okay, at least one person's here, so I can verify that it's working. Awesome. All right. The first thing we got to do. We got everything we need. We got multi-tool. We got Phillips screwdriver. I don't need this actually. Let's get that out of here. We got a whole bunch of computer bits. Yeah. Okay. The first thing we open is always the case. Need a box to put a computer in, right? Everything's going in the box, so the box starts first. I got the NZXT S340 normal boring box. I got this box because it was inexpensive, high quality, and because it goes well. I know it's gonna work with this NZXT cooling thing, right? Guaranteed compatibility. When you buy two things from the same company, don't have to worry about, oh no, is this cooler gonna work in this computer? No, I know it's gonna fit. You know it's gonna fit. Let's go together like bread and butter. And my water bottle's singing a song over there. I'll have to go shut it up soon. Yeah, it's a very popular case. I actually first saw, I used to always buy Antec cases. This is like the first not Antec case I've bought in a very, very long time. And I saw them at PAX, and the cases they had at PAX East years ago were kind of like all fancy, and like I was not into them. But Rim was convinced by them. Over time, it turned out, hey, they're actually pretty legit, and not all their cases are ugly. This one's really normal looking. It's pretty much just a solid box, except for one window on the side, which I guess I can tolerate. You know. There have actually been occasions where, like, you know, you think the window's just for show or whatever, but actually there have been a few times where, like, I've wanted to look inside my computer, and I had to open up the side, right? So the window is useful in some regards. This is empty. Get out of here. Boom! Get out of here. Okay. Ooh, this is really light. This case does not weigh much at all. I hope there are instructions and things in here. I hope they're inside the case. Alright. Oh, that's the front. It's black. Nice and boring. Bonk. What we got here? This says USB download at Microsoft Store, Windows license, Windows 7 USB tool. Oh, it's how to install Windows. We don't need that. Okay. Alright. Does this not come with any kind of manual, like how to open it or anything? Let's go check in the box I threw away. It's empty. Not particularly thrilled at that. There's really no manual in here? Oh, no, wait, I think I found something. Just have to figure out how to get in there. Alright, you gotta give instructions how to open the box before, alright, we're just gonna, oh, I forgot one of the most important things. Where can't I reach? Oh my god. The plastic cup in which to put screws so they are not lost. You've got some kind of noise gate going and it's driving me nuts. Let's go. What kind of noise gate? What kind of noise gate? Let's check that out. Ah. I have found and disabled the evil noise gate. Okay. Ooh, it says a washer on it. I don't want to lose that. Not a big fan of these screws here on the side. I think they're not supposed to come all the way out. I took this one all the way out when I shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah. Alright, remove panels from both sides. Check. Alright, this is the best feature on this case is this channel. So you can take the wires from here, put them into the channel, and go straight down. Here's all the stuff I'm looking for. All the connectors. Okay, I hope there's instructions in here. Hooray! Alright, let me take care of something over here. Okay. me get I should get some garbage action going on instead of just because I can throw the big stuff across the room, but it's harder to do with small stuff. Okay. There we go. All right, let's read the instrucciones. For the case. The diagram here, there we go. Yep, panel removal. Remove front panel. Are we gonna need to remove the front panel? Oh, it has a little, oh no, is that the grill? Remove front panel, just I'd like to not break the front panel. It's not coming off easily. Oh, it came off. Okay. We got this thing. Oh, it's magnets. That's why it's sliding around. I was like, why is this front thing? This thing is all sliding around on the front here. The little the dust guard. It's magnetic. That's why it's sliding around. Okay. Motherboard goes in, power supply goes in, cards go in, hard drives go in, other things go in. Okay. All right, motherboard goes in. That's always step one. Screws. Okay, I have purchased the ASRock Z370 Extreme 4. Ooh. It supports this CPU, the i7-8700K, and it was the most reasonable, highly rated motherboard based on, that had a lot of reviews that were good, and it wasn't ridiculously overpriced, times like $1 zillion. There was some like $2,000 ones. Screw that nonsense. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Here's the back panel. We need that. CD. We don't need that. A tiny random screw. We'll keep that. We got some SATA cables. Got the SLI bridges. Don't need those, not SLIing. Daddy only got one video card. There's the motherboard down there. Software setup guide, nope. There's my one. What's this one? Postcard, nope. There we go. The real installation guide. CPU installation. Yep. Alright, we got to put the RAM in slots A2 and B2. That's important. We only got 2 RAM sticks. It's telling us if you got 2 sticks, go to A2 and B2, not A1 and B1, or A1 and A2, but A2 and B2. Alright, if you got a single graphics card, put it in PCIe 2 slot, which is where we're the obvious one, the one closest to the CPU. Some diagrams for onboard headers. Which SATAs share slots with which M2s. Front panel connect. This is actually one of the better motherboard manuals I've seen in my day. Pretty good. Pretty good. I've seen a lot of motherboard manuals, and this is one of the superior ones. Oh, but that's the. I thought it was going to go on longer, but actually it just switches to different languages. Actually, it's kind of nice because this doesn't go into a bunch of nonsense that you don't need to know about. It pretty much covered all the things that I need to cover. And that's it. Usually you're hunting around the book. It's got like all this other garbage in it. But no, actually in just the English section here, it covers the things I need to know and nothing else. Good job, ASRock. All right. L motherboard. First, we'll put the rear panel on. This is always a little bit of an adventure, putting the rear panel on. These things aren't, you gotta push it in a little bit. Ooh. Hey! Of all the times I've had to put a rear panel on in a case, this is one of the better ones. Ooh. Ooh. I did very nicely. Let's just examine that. Everything seems to have clicked into place. I don't know whether we should credit ASRock or NZXT, but hey, I'll give them both credit. That was, man, I have never put in a rear panel so nicely and easily. That might have been the easiest and nicest rear panel installation ever. All right, motherboard. There it is. It's gonna go this way. Extreme! Ooh, it's got this nice foam handles around it. Cool. Alright. Motherboard installation. Alright, let's figure out which screws this case likes for motherboard installation. There's a bunch of risers in there already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is actually kind of annoying. The foam is like, they used like, the foam is attached to the motherboard. I have to like cut it off. That is bothersome. Okay, what kind of screws we got here? There's a whole bunch of these. There's 4 of these. There's only one of those. Oh, that's extra riser. Which ones? Usually I use these for motherboard screws, and they only gave me 4. There's an inventory here. Here we go. A thumb screw. Okay, B, C hex screws. All right. D screws and E screws. Okay, so for the motherboard installation, D screws. It seems. Is that how it's working? Yes. D D screws. All right, good job. So the D screws are, ooh, these are labeled. 632 screw hexagon. No, these are 632 5. Are these them? It must be these ones. 632 screw flat is D. Or M. No, those are E screws. Yep, it's these ones. 632 screw flat. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yep, it's these ones. Perfect. Yeah, this foam is attached to the motherboard with pull ties. I have to like cut it. Kind of sucks actually. I don't like that. It means I need to get a scissor. Oof, I thought the M2 slot was like peeling off, but no, it was just a sticker on the M2 slot that was peeling off. Which is much less of a big deal. I might even intentionally remove that sticker. Alright. In you go. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're in. We're in and we're in business. How's the rear lining up? Ooh, look how nicely that lines up in the back. So perfect. Wow. Everything seems to line up nicely on the inside too. Let's get screwing. And get rid of all this. Every time I assemble a newer and newer computer as the generations go on, things just get smoother. Which is great, you know. The motherboard really matches the inside of the case very nicely. They're both, even though the case is black, the motherboard is like black and gray. Oop, get off of there. But the inside of the case is a little bit less than pitch black. No, got it. There. They cover the parts of the motherboard with these like plastic guards nowadays. But this plastic guard is like around the screw holes. Made it a little hard to get the screws into the holes. So I wonder if removing the plastic guards was an option or not. Gonna be tough to get that screw in there. Let's see. Nope, dropped it. Oh, actually I dropped it right into the hole. Whoa! Luck. Alright, motherboard securely inserted. Perfect. Okay, cool. I guess we should put that CPU in there. Where is the CPU? Alright. Intel Core i7 8700K LJ1151. It has been opened. This CPU does not come with a cooler. That's why I had to buy the other cooler. Here it is. Ooh, exciting. Put that right there. All right, where'd the motherboard manual go? There it is. I know I wouldn't throw it away. There's only two manuals you need. Motherboard and CPU. Okay. First, this installs pretty much like all the... Take this little metal lever out, lift it up. Lift everything up. Put the CPU in the hole. Making sure that the pointy bit goes in that corner. Got it. Let's verify. Never hurts to verify. Pointy bit goes in that corner. Yes. Yes. Yes, correct. Okay. Put the flappy down. Oh, look at that. As you pull the lever down, the CPU pops off the plastic thingy, just like the instructions said it would. That's cool. Nice. CPU done. Next, get the PSU in there. Oh, let's get the M2 in there. And the RAM. Let's get those in. All right, we got the Samsung 960 EVO. No reason to get the Pro. It's a ton of money for, it's better, but not better enough to be worth that much money. The difference is enormous in the cost department. two M2 slots. Which one are we going to use? The one that goes under the video card, or I think we're going to use the other one, but I just want to verify. In the instructions, which... Okay. Which M2 slot uses up which SATA slots? All right, so this one is M2.2 and M2.1. Maybe we should use M2.1, which is the one near the video card. Let's see. M2.1 SATA 3.0 and M2.2 SATA 3.4 and 3.5 share lanes. To minimize the boot time, use Z370 SATA ports for your bootable devices. This M2 is going to be the bootable device, which means I believe we should put it on M2.1, which would be the one that goes onto the video card. Let's just check out the M2. Instructions. Okay. Yeah, we'll put it, I guess, in the one that goes under the video card. I don't know. Does it matter which one we put it in? Wow, look how small that is. You seated the motherboard in the case before seating the CPU. Of course I put the motherboard in the case before, but you put a CPU onto a motherboard that's just floating around. You got to put the motherboard in the case first, then put the CPU into the motherboard. That's how it's done. All right, got some M2 action. Yeah, let's put this. Look how ridiculously small this is. It's like a few SD cards. Oh my god. See, every time I see an M2 drive, it's smaller than I remember. Okay, so the instructions for the M2 installation, where'd they go? Okay. Step 1, prepare the module and the screw. Oh, is that the lone, that's one of these lone screws here. Okay, I got it. Make sure the thing is in the right location. I believe it is. Yep, the hole's already in the right spot for this size drive. Move the standoff. Okay. Peel off the yellow protected film on the nut to be used. There was a yellow protected film. I don't see any. All right. No films here. Cool. Only fits in one orientation, this orientation. Okay, got it in there. Where'd the screw? The lone tiny screw. Gonna need the tiny screwdriver for this. Oh, wrong one. Got it. Alright. The M2 is in, which means the SATA slots are disabled. Which ones? 3.4 and 3.5, which are Good. Actually, that's what I want. It means these on the these ones are disabled. These last two. So I have these 6 to work with. Okay. So I got these 6. These ones are no good. Terrific. All right. Next step. We'll get some RAMs. Get out of here. There's M2 instructions. Don't think we need those. RAM. We got this Vengeance LPX RAM. RAM is really overpriced right now. I wouldn't have bought a computer now if it wasn't a desperate time. It's not a good time to buy a computer with the RAM shortage and, of course, the video card shortage. I'm lucky I already had a 1070 lying about. This RAM was the cheapest RAM. There was cheaper RAM that met the specs of this computer, but this is the cheapest RAM that was on the list of compatible RAM modules on the website for the motherboard. So that way I can guarantee it, I know 100%, and it was only 10 bucks more. For that safety of knowing this RAM has been tested with this motherboard by the people who made the motherboard, and they know it's good. So I believe you have to, I checked before, but I'm going to check again. It has to go in particular slots. It has to go in slots 2 and 2, A2 and B2, which are which ones? Oh, A1 is the top one, then A2, and so it's going to go in the second from the top, and the one closest to me, and the 1, 2 away from that. All right. It's the kind where it goes straight down and the clip comes in from the right, so we'll undo the clips on the 2 slots we're going to use. Get these RAMs out. These are nice boring RAM sticks, and we can see before we drop them in, line up the notch. Line it all up in the slot. Didn't seem like the left side was all the way in, even though the right side latched on. Is it really all the way in? I guess so. Okay. Really doesn't feel like the left side's all the way in. Oh. There was... I keep putting like these films on everything. They have to peel off, like the protective stickers. Yeah, get off. Is there one on here too? Yeah. I think I'm going to peel off these M2 stickers also, if they come off cleanly. Yeah, get out of here, M2 sticker. Oh no, it didn't come off so cleanly. No! Alright, let's do with the RAM first. I got distracted by peeling stickers. Oh, okay. Alright, the M2 sticker did come off relatively cleanly. So I'm gonna risk it and go for the other one. Yeah. And now the sticker's on my M2 drive a little bit. Got it. Great. There's no other stickers or films on anything. I'll check all the pieces of the case when I put them back on. Let me just check the parts of the case I already have here. Nope. Nope. No, there was one on here, but I removed it. Okay. Back to putting the RAM stick in. No. Back to peeling this off. That's what I had to get. Okay, there we go. Now we'll put the RAM stick in. The already peeled RAM stick. Alright, those are well seated. All set. RAM M2 Mac. Alright. I guess we should, let's see. Yeah, let's get the power supply in first. Okay, power supply installation. And then I'll do the cooler. So it says power supply installation, remove the back plate. Make sure the fan faces down. Okay. I got a 750 watt power supply. It's the biggest one I've ever got. Usually, I'm very conservative in choosing the wattage of the power supply. I just get I'm like, why do I need more watts? They're making so many watts now, like 900. I'm like, I don't need that many. But the 750, I figured I could get away with the 650, but the 750 was basically like no more money than the 650. And they were all highly rated power supplies, and I'm going to be probably putting a lot of drives in there, so I feel like it's just safe. Play it safe, get the more watts. It's only 100 more watts. It's not like I went crazy. It's 800 or anything. And this is a fully modular power supply, which is excellent. I've never had one of those in my own computer before, although I have built computers with them before. What kind of ridiculous stuff is in here? Just like a bag, and I'll put those modular cables in it, and like a bunch of Velcro ties, and I guess this is the power supply comes in like a little baggie with a Velcro. Okay. Fan side goes down. Let's see. Oh, they want me to attach the plate that I just removed. Check. To the power supply like this. Yes, that goes there. We're going to be using screw C. Oh, are those the 4 hex nuts? The C screws? C. Yep, the hex screws. There's only 4 of them. Here they are. That's what they're for. Boop. That's what the cup is for. Okay. Oh, this eco mode on and off. Guess I'm gonna leave that on because I'm so eco-friendly. Don't know how much I like this power supply installation bracket. We'll see when it slides in how I like it. It does seem like, though, it's going to keep the bottom of the power supply slightly elevated away from the bottom of the case instead of directly up against it, which I think is good for the fan blowing out the bottom. So that's nice. It's also nice. Oh man, just being modular is just so nice. But that's the. Oh, okay. Slid right in there. Okay, actually that wasn't too bad. No, the fan is facing to the bottom, right? Which is verified. Yep. Put a little grill there. Keep the dust out. Filter. The screws down here, not so great. I think it might be a little stripped, but it's holding on. I don't think we're going to be removing that power supply from there anyway, so all good with that. Okay. Next, the installation of the cooler. This is the hard, tricky part. So I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video to refresh on how to do this. Thank you, YouTube. I remember the days when YouTube didn't exist. So we got the Kraken X62, and we also have where to go? Some good old Arctic Silver. There's a video that says like how much to apply somewhere. And it was basically like, it doesn't matter. This is the one.
Welcome back to the workshop.
Yep.
Result ended up. Subscribe. That's cool too. These are Angela's and the patents on. These are devices like your phone.
No, I don't care about your ad.
I think the easiest one to do would probably be the line or the P method. Other than that, it's really not a big deal.
That's right.
I don't know. It looks like a lot of thermal pulses. This giving me is about 47. Okay, so the dot method has been applied. I grabbed a thermometer here.
Show me that dot method.
Just vote on what one you think is going to win, and watch the video. First method we're going to try is the dot.
How big a dot do I make?
A pretty good rule of thumb is just look at the size of the top of the capacitors near it. If you're around that size, you're probably good.
Okay.
So the dot method has been applied.
Gonna make a dot around the size of the capacitors near the CPU. So these guys, seems good. We're gonna watch I gotta watch a video about how to install a Kraken X62. Although I may have, let's see if we can do just read the instructions. Where's the, let's open this guy. See how good the instructions are. Might have to resort to the YouTube video. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. So this is the cooling part. Here is a mini USB cable. What the? Okay. It's a fan. It's a fan. Here's all the brackets. That's probably what we gotta start with. And this must be the radiator. Yeah. Okay. Whew, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Preparation. On the Intel backplate, move all 4 sliders to the innermost positions. For socket, there's an AMD one, which we don't need, and an Intel one, which is this one. Okay, 1150X, that's what we have. Move the sliders to the innermost positions. Yes. Check. Correct, incorrect. So this is going on the back. So it's the long way. Yep. So this way the CPU is very right. This is the wrong way. See, because then the CPU is long. Therefore this long, and this is symmetrical. All right, the back plate is in. I guess this motherboard has the CPU a little bit low, so I had to like wedge it in under this giant hole for the CPU, right? The back plate, and had to get that in down there. Let's just leave that there for a second in case I still need to access it. Installing the standoffs. There's a lot of standoffs here. Not these. Okay. Which ones? Oh, okay. So it's the ones that are long on both sides. So these ones. $1150X standoffs, yes. Okay. Oh, see? That backplate already tried to sneak out of there. Are these standoffs symmetrical? I think they are. I don't like how this backplate's kind of loose. Is the backplate supposed to be loose like this, or wiggles back and forth? Hmm. Hmm. That does make me want to watch a video, the fact that those are loose like that. Man, before YouTube, you just had to like figure this shit out on your own. Kraken X62 install. Oh.
24 days ago, I ordered the AM4 bracket from NCXT, and I still haven't received it. But I figured I might as well try to install Kraken X62 on my old i7 CPU just to see how well it performs. I am installing it in an S340 Elite case.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing. I have an S340 also. It's not Elite though. Just regular. You don't get to show me taking out your old cooler. I don't care about that. Alright, get on with it. Okay, that wasn't very helpful.
This series featured reinforced extended vacuum cooler tubes modes to respond to heat of the motherboard. Place the pump with the retention bracket. Install the 4 standoffs to the front of the motherboard. Place the pump with the retention bracket onto the CPU. Connect the fans to the radiator. Mount the radiator to the cable.
Oh my god, alright, well. I'm gonna try flipping one of these standoffs over to the other side and see if it matters. Alright, maybe that's what it is. They look symmetrical though. Yeah, that backplate definitely wobbles about. Doesn't seem to be much to do about it. Alright, well, that's just how it's going to be then. Oh, alright, maybe I did have these standoffs upside down then. All 4 of them just by chance? It was a 1 out of 2 chance because they all look symmetrical. Oh no. So this bottom right one seems to actually be tight enough, but the other ones don't. Oh, That's why the bottom one seems tight enough, because the pin isn't going through the hole in the motherboard. Okay. Doesn't really inspire confidence. It's the AMD one, so it's definitely not that one. Alright, well, moving on. Gonna trust it and see how it goes. Changing the retention bracket. It's only for AMD. Okay. Let's check it out. I will definitely connect all the cables before turning on. How is this gonna go? This radiator is gonna go like over here, and then this is gonna go like this. Oh, it has like a thermal compound on it already. Oh, how convenient. Okay. I guess I didn't need to buy any. Alright. That's helpful. Which screws are we using? Oh, these guys? Oh, it must be these guys. Okay. Guess I didn't need thermal compound because it came with some. Oh, it's not wiggling at all now. I guess it really worked. Yeah, that is not moving. All right. So there's no need to worry about the wiggling of the rear bracket. No need. No need at all. no need to add your own thermal paste either. And they came with some. Okay, let's see. Are we putting the fans? We can put the fans on the radiator, or we can put the fans on the other side of the radiator. I don't know which one is better. Let's ask the internet again. Well, let's go watch one of those videos I just watched 2 seconds ago.
Connect the power pump cable to the pump. Connect the fans to the radiator. Mount the radiator to the case. Connect the power pump cable to the power cable to the SATA power fan and the CAN web app. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, people seem to have the fans on the outside and then the radiator, so that's good. Okay. So we'll now attach the fans, I guess, to this side of the radiator. Which screws to use? That is the question. There are many screws here. These long guys. Let's take a fan out. We want the fan to blow air onto the radiator, which means which side should face outwards. Where's the arrow? There should be an arrow on the fan telling you which way it blows. Don't see one. Where is it? Gotta have the arrow. You're not making my life easy here, NZXT. Ah, okay. So this goes here. These fans don't say which way they blow. Oh my god. the video again. Problem is these videos, they're like showing you the step very quickly. Oh, he's got that side facing out. He's got one facing one way and one facing the other way. What kind of dumbass is this?
Hey, you're gonna do that we don't need, so we can just talk. What you're gonna do is take your fans and screw in the 4 holes located here. So here we have NZXT's 140mm fan with a 4-pin connector. What you're going to want to keep in mind with the fan is cable management and direction of airflow. My air is going to flow out this way and out through the top through my radiator, so my cables need to be underneath so I can give myself good cable management and airflow. With case fans, it's easy to tell the direction of airflow because you can look at the blades. You can see in this one that they're going to flow that way. Another easy indicator is to look at the back and look for the sticker. That's generally the way that the air is going to blow out. With the correct orientation, we mounted the fan and the radiator together, making sure that the cable is facing the back of the case. Once you place one fan, you can place the other one right next to it. Just a tip for you guys, you're going to want to screw these in a cross shape so that they are even and won't have any deviation of airflow. So one here, one there, one here, one there, just like a cross. Now that our fans are installed, we can install the back plate to the motherboard. You're going to take your back
You put the fans in first,
line
huh?
up the prongs on the back plate with the holes in the mother. You can find both throughout the grooves, which you can also have the Intel back plate we're going to be needing. We also get through the top through my radiator, so my cables need to be underneath the way that the air is going to blow out. With the correct orientation, we mounted the fan and the radiator together, making sure that the cable is facing the back of the case. Once you place one fan, you can place the other one right next to it.
Let's go to the official website here. Instructions not good enough here. Not good enough. Not covering all the details. That video was an advertisement and contained no information whatsoever. Is the online manual going to be better then? Okay, so in these pictures, they've got this side facing the... They got this side facing the radiator. Oh, here we go. Website's looking good. Still did not help me figure out which way to point things. What's up, crazy YouTube guy who's too loud?
Focus forward
There we go.
Now to pop this front panel off, comes off just like so. It's got a couple latches that easily allow you to remove it and replace it. Also, just like the old S340, you've got tons of ventilation at the top and bottom here. So even though it gives off a really enclosed look, it looks super sleek, it doesn't look like much air is getting through it, but there actually is. It's coming through both sides of the chassis that way. And then you've also got a magnetic dust filter, a very long one, frontal filtration. Very nice. Now, a couple mounting options at the front here. You can do two 120s or up to two 140s. So we've got, again, a 280 millimeter radiator here. However, the caveat of the S340 and the Elite as well, you can't install the radiator first. You have to install the fans first and then the radiator, because there's just not enough clearance to install the radiator first.
Now we're getting some good info.
Connectivity up here is actually blocking this rather long
Bitwit, you got infos.
Install the fans first. Now that can be a bummer if that's not exactly the configuration you're looking for. I was hoping to see maybe that the DXT had done something about that with the Elite version. But nah. Oh, I'm installing these fans the wrong way. Damn it, Kyle! I've never built a computer before. So I'm gonna go hoses at the top of the case. From here on out, you kind of just screw. Screw your way to victory. Oh, I should also mention that there's plenty of cutouts behind these fans here to wrap your fan.
Got it. Thank you, dude. You got me. Alright. I'm going to rotate this so the video can actually maybe see what I'm doing. If anyone is somehow watching, which seems doubtful. So actually, I didn't even think about the orientation of this, the pump, when I put it on. But this is fine, actually, to have the hoses at the top. It seemed like a lot of people were putting their hoses at the side here, which actually I think is better this way. This makes it easier to get the ATX on anyway. So the fans are going to go like this. Aha. Like this. Should put the bottom one on first, probably. And we're going to use these long guys with washers to get them on. That seems good. That also seems good. Wish they made this a little bit easier. We need a washer. Come here, washer. Gotcha. We washing. Alright. First screw is going to go in this hole. All the way through into the radiator. Okay. That's what I think the strategy is to just get the screws a little bit into the radiator so everything's lined up, and then tighten everything. If we just go for the other corner now on this bottom fan. Oh, stay in there. What are you doing? Oh, get back here. Ooh, hard to see. Hard to see. It's not cool. Move this fan out of the way a little bit. How did other people do this? Am I doing something real dumb? Maybe we should have done the backside first. Hold up. Can we maybe like put all the screws in first? Is that a good strategy? Yep. Okay. And I don't think that's gonna work either. That's not a good strategy. I wish there were like tiny screws to screw the fans into the case, and then screws for connecting the fans to the radiator, but they're just these long screws. And that's it. It can't be this difficult. I had to go watch YouTube again. I can't be doing this right. There's no way it's this difficult. Oh, that's not good. I've already put dents in the radiator. I think that's fine. It's still gonna work.
However, the caveat of the S340 and the Elite as well, you can't install the radiator first. You have to install the fans first and then the radiator, because there's just not enough clearance to install the radiator first. The front I/O connectivity up here is actually blocking this rather long radiator. So, what we're going to have to do is install the fans first. No, on the radiator. So, what we're going to have to do.
Alright, just hurry up.
The fans first. Now, that can be a bummer if that's not exactly the configuration we're looking for. I was hoping to see maybe that the ZXT had done something about that with the Elite version. But man. Oh, installing these fans the wrong way. Damn it, Kyle. Never built a computer before. So I'm going to go hoses at the top of the case. From here on out, you kind of just screw. Screw your way to victory. Oh, I should also mention that there's plenty of cutouts behind these fans here to wrap your fans.
Screw your way to victory, huh? It didn't. Thanks, bro. That part didn't help at all. That part did not help at all. You're getting somewhere. There's no way to, problem is there's no way to see the other side in your flashlight. Because I can't see the holes on the radiator from this side, because the back side has a little blocker in the way. I've also never installed a radiator before. Oh, the flashlight is helping a ton. Nice. What the hell is going on? The problem is on YouTube, people edit their video, right? So they edit it down and not show you the screwing. It's like, I need to see all the parts, dude. I need you to see what you did there. What the hell? You know, you skipped over that part. You're just like, oh, screwing. Let's try this guy.
And what it told you to remove from your
No, not you.
Let's give this. So get them out of the way I want to go. Making an install video during an install process, your mind is first direct mount, indirect mounting. For mounting which the fans fit between. Also, fans are installed. We have indirect mounting, where the fans are more on the case itself. So I guess with me, I'm going with indirect mounting. For mounting which the fans fit between the radiator and the chassis, please use the 30mm fan screws and washers for mounting. Okay, so the radiator is installed.
You just skipped right over the whole thing. You're just like, oh, the radiator's installed. Just like, come on.
Hi everybody, it weighs 1.6 ounces. Rest up in there, it'll be in the back of my case, held by or your kid do option.
This guy doesn't seem like he's gonna edit anything. This old guy.
And you can, I'll see as I go through. Okay? And you're gonna go to the top of your case, okay? All your little holes are here. So your radiator mounts flush, a little screw, put the washer in there to hold it in tight. Okay, I've already had a couple in there already. Okay, there's one there.
start a degree Celsius on the package, and our GPU got us a degree or down a degree to the extreme and went a bit further than that, blew my expectations out of the water. But let me know what you guys think. What is going on, everyone? Jay's 2 cents under small temperature in the room came up as I started the graphics card tests. Okay, so I've been sitting overcompensate by running a ton of air through it, which would obviously cool it off and would make the case cooling much more of a factor than how much the H100i is heating up the temperature inside the case, if that makes any sense to you guys. So running it balanced, it only ran about 1300, maybe 1400 RPM, fluctuating back and forth, the maximum RPMs of those temperature bands. Now don't misquote me here, because I am not saying front-mounted radiators will not affect the overall system temperatures. They will, and as you saw here, it affected us only a couple of degrees. But if we had more heat going through that radiator, let's say we had the graphics cards or the CPU and everything in a single loop, then yeah, the entire system temperature would rise. But then again, if the parts that are mostly being cooled by the radiator are part of that loop, then the only things that are going to make any sort of difference would be like motherboard temperatures and MOSFETs and things like that, which can be affected by those. But unfortunately, there's no way to really measure those in this test because it's own.
Today, we're on the side of the city easier.
Oh, so he did what I did. He's putting the screws in first. Okay. This guy's actually showing it. Alright, so yeah, that guy did what I was doing. Put all the 8 screws in, just the fans, and then brought the radiator into the picture after. That's what we'll do. Take the radiator out of the picture. Put all the screws in all the fans. Alright. So that guy did what I already figured out. Gonna change the orientation here. Where am I getting? No, I think we finally got a working strategy here. Alright. That took too long. That one step took longer than all the other steps combined. Well, it's on. Okay. So you're not getting one of those edited videos where it looks like it takes 5 minutes to put together a computer, right? Even someone like me who's put together many computers, though not as many as some of these guys who upgrade their computer every 10 minutes. Whew. You see how long it actually takes. Yeah, that's definitely screwed on properly. That is not going anywhere. Okay. Alright, what do we got left over here? I think we're just going to start plugging stuff in. Yeah. Okay, wire. Oof. Oof, that is loud. And unpleasant. Begin by getting as much garbage out of the way as possible. Things we no longer need. I do need this. I do need this, and I do need this. Okay, don't need this. Wonder how the hockey game's going. Wonder how the hockey game is going. I'm not watching. Let's check my phone while I'm just chilling. Nah, we're getting it killed. Good. I didn't need to watch that. Those. Okay. Let's read some instructions. Oh, let's take this off now. There we go. All right. For connecting the cooler. So this USB thing, the 4-pin CPU, alright, so this goes to the CPU fan connector on the motherboard. That's this part. Where is CPU fan on this motherboard? Let's check the instructions for the motherboard. It's up top. Okay. Put it underneath a stupid piece of plastic. Come on, why you gotta do that? Making everybody's life difficult. Was that really necessary? Try to make the case look good by covering up stuff with this piece of plastic, and you make it very hard to Okay, got that. This goes to the radiator fans. So, no, this one. So these are those. These are they. What's it mean? I'm gonna try to get some good wiring here. Let's use this hole over here instead. Yeah, there we go. Great. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, that's real nice. All right. So then these fans can connect here. Okay. Okay. We need an SATA cable from the power supply. So let's do some power supply action. Get some ATX up in there. Oh, I forgot to put the video card in. Oh, right. Let's do that. Video card is in. Oh, oh. Come on. Video card is in this other, wow, much heavier PC. Break is full of drives. Nah, getting too warm in this sweater here. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Oh right, I wanted to put this 4X USB thing also. I can wait. That can wait till later. Once this computer's working, then we can start doing that sort of thing. All right, got the video card. Gotta remove two. You know what? I should probably do the USB thing now also. It's gonna be hard to get it in if the video card's already in. Put in my little extra USB guy. Yeah. What's up, little USB guy? Add more USBs to my PC. And then big bad video card guy. Oh, look how nicely that just went in there. Oh my god, it's going to be so hard to get to the SATAs underneath the video card. Makes me want to connect some SATAs now. Oh no, I guess I can reach in there and get them. Because you can get at them from the back. Alright. It won't be too bad. Still not perfect. Making sure that video card's all the way in. All right. Okay. Now we can start wiring things. Move the old PC. Start with the big old ATX cable. Look. It's under my butt. Oh no. Start with this. The rest of the cooler. Available USB 2 connector on the motherboard. There it is. Uh-oh. I think this is supposed to be in the pump. But which way? Which way? This way. Uh-oh. Did this break? I'm going to disconnect the pump here. Okay, the USB is connected for the pump. These other wires are connected to the pump. This CPU thing has to go back on. It came off. All right. We're getting there. I think the pump is actually now 100% connected, finally. USB, mess of wires. Everything coming out the back here. Okay. Oh, we need this. All right. Whew, back to the power supply. All right. Motherboard. Motherboard. Okay. Everything's black, it's hard to see. Haha. I guess there is one disadvantage of the modular power supply. You actually have to reach in there and plug in all the modules. Okay. Now this one goes to the motherboard. Woo! Up here. Up top. All right, we did it. Motherboard power is connected. Check. All right, we're gonna need some. What other power we're gonna need? We need an SATA power. We need the video card power. Here we go. VGA. There's a lot of them. Let's get all these guys. Actual power cable. CPU. Okay, we need this one. These cables don't really snap into place, they just sort of mush into place, which I do not like. I like to have an affirmative click and a smooth connection, so I know it's connected properly. CPU is up there, I believe. Let's check the motherboard manual. I got so many lights, but no matter what angle I'm at, I can't see a damn thing. Everything's black. Hey, an affirmative click. How nice is that? Hey, another click. Cool. Alright, we need one for the video card. CPU. Here we go, VGA. Keeping that twist tie on there. Okay, what else needs power? There's the SATA thing for the pump, that needs power. go, got that. Okay, get in there. Alright, it's a front panel USB 3. Motherboard manual says it's over here. Top one. The audio connector for the front panel. Where's that going? The way back. Uh-oh. The motherboard is not well bolted down there. Let's fix that. There we go. Much better. What the hell is that thing? It's a different kind. It's a front panel USB-C of the future. That's really interesting. Type C, huh? All right. That's what USB Type C internal connector looks like. That is freaky. Power switch, hard drive LEDs. It's got a Thunderbolt connector? Whoa, man, it's got everything. Where's my little, I have some PC speakers too. I should connect the speaker. Forget which one's ground. Is it the red or the black side? PC speaker red or black? Red goes on the 5-volt. Okay. What do we got here? We got hard drive LED. We got, what else we got here? Power switch. Is there no reset switch on this case? No reset switch? Just power switch? I don't like that. Alright, we got the LEDs, the power switch, little PC speaker I tossed in there. Cases don't come with PC speakers these days, but they're really useful for hearing beep codes, if you have any, which is something you're probably going to have when you're setting up a new computer. So you can buy a pack of a bunch of PC speakers real cheap, for like a couple bucks. It's totally worth it. Get a whole mess of PC speakers for like no money. I thought there'd be more wires using this channel, but they don't quite all reach there. And in fact, the case came with this this thing here. You can always use the ties on these, is what I guess you're always meant to do. Oh, I need to power the extra USB ports. They need power. Okay. Alright, we're getting close to the turn on the computer moment of truth. Is there anything else that needs connected? Let's check the motherboard. Check. Ah, these fans at the top and bottom. The extra fans. The top and rear fans. Here they are. to start to improve some wiring in the back here. Oof. Oh, this is the benefit of the modular PSU down here, is I can unplug all these and rearrange it. Not the big one, though. Alright, now we just need to connect these guys all back to the power supply. Oof, that is some clean wiring, if I do say so. Whew. Alright, let's re-verify that everything is connected. Okay. Hoses to the radiator, check. Those two fans are plugged in on the back. The RAM is in. It's in. Front USB's in. Back extra USB's in. Video card power in. Extra PC speaker hanging out. Power switches and LEDs, check. USB for the pump, check. Front audio, connected. Alright, motherboard manual. Alright, I think we are done. Looks pretty good from this side, right? Not bad. We're going to turn it on though, and that's going to be the moment of truth. But I'm going to turn off that stream first because that's enough of that. I don't think anyone's watching this anyway.